Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final episode of the season for your fantasy Moneyball extravaganza fanatics. And with this, I say to you, Daddy Dean, the host, Capolicat Cap Report, the co-host, Miss Phins Production, we bring to you the finale results of the Miss Phins Fantasy Football League, which was turned out to be the most epic battle I've ever endured in a fantasy football league experience. Nail biter. That San Francisco game put it to the edge, and it was just glory upon glory. But with that, we give a due to the storm is brewing Michelle. She gave up a hell of a fight with a team that was willing to come in with no holds barred. But then JD with the game changers changed the momentum and got the win with a nail-biting defeat with Glock Purdy coming in victorious.
Brock Purdy. Congratulations. Wow.
Congrats, JD the Great, on this year's Miss Phins Fantasy Football Championship.
Good. Great job.
JD!
You the man. Wow. And then Big C's, I know last week, you Cap and the rest of the chat helped me out and get the best lineup I could get. And just Brock Purdy. The opponent had Brock Purdy on that league too. I had Bijan Robinson that was hitting it last night, but it just wasn't enough. I just didn't have enough power to get that in. But I did get a good run for it. And so the underdogs were defeated. But thank you very much, everybody. You gave me a chance.
Shout out to Elwood. Shout out to Elwood over in the Big C's league, man. He did a hell of a job conquering me and you. Both of us. He knocked us both out.
He knocked us both out. And we thought it was going to be me and you in the finals. And he had something to say about that.
Yeah, something to say.
Congrats to you, too. Awesome. But it might not be over, Cap for Life. You know, I got to look in here and look for playoff fantasy football. What are you thinking?
What?
Yeah. There's a couple of sites, or maybe we can even come up with something. We could do some playoffs. We got a couple weeks here where we know who's exactly who's playing and who's not.
We got 2 weeks.
There might be an opportunity here for that.
We got 2 weeks to do reconnaissance on a playoff format bracket.
Yes. And I don't know if you want to play.
This sounds very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, I think so. Because this fantasy football, everybody participated. It was so close all the way to the last week. We're determining who was getting positions in Miss Phins League.
Hello? Mic check.
You there?
Yeah,
you're here. Keep going.
You muted yourself.
I lost you there for a second. Sorry.
No, you were saying about the playoff format.
Yeah, playoff format. Me and you can talk offline and try to get it together and see what the consensus is. But tonight's show, we can talk about that in the future here. Maybe on Miss Phins' show, we can make an announcement when we get it all figured out. But I think it's a good opportunity to, get the dust, and we know what each player did this fantasy year, and maybe we can put it into play and have an exciting first inaugural, post-season playoff fantasy football. What do you think?
No, it's doable. It's doable.
Okay. All right, so let's go over a few things. Let's go the year fantasy football. All right. I'm going to pull up all the scoring leaders. And let me know if you notice anybody that was a surprise and who was a disappointment. We'll do all the offensive players, quarterbacks, running backs, receivers, tight ends. We'll do them all in one, and then we'll go to each position. McCaffrey, total points, 404 points. 26.3. That was kind of a surprise for me, coming off injuries, and I didn't think he was going to do that well. How about yourself?
No, yeah, man. I mean, it's just a credit to him and to his, nutrition, his endurance, his willingness throughout the off season. Like, it's, well worth it, man. I didn't expect those numbers myself. I thought maybe half of them after I saw the stuff with the calf strains and whatnot. But, when they went after, what was it, Brian Johnson? No, what was it, Brian Robinson Jr. And you figured they were going to cut in with,
and then
I think they had
the other running back,
Grando, I think, was there too. So I thought all these guys were going to cut in, but nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
So shout out to him.
What happened to that running back that filled in for him the last part of the season last year?
That was Garendo and Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason went to Minnesota, but I think Garendo.
Yeah. And we didn't think Christian McCaffrey would. On drafting, on draft day, I stayed away from him. I wasn't sure about him. Who do you think was the number one quarterback point-wise this season? Who do you think got the most points for the whole year?
Oh, man. I mean, points-wise, you want to talk about points, touchdown points, or points like fantasy points?
No, total fantasy points.
Jacoby?
No.
Josh
Allen.
Oh, Josh Allen.
Yeah, he got a total of 364 points. He got 22.8 average. McCaffrey got 25.3 average points per week. Then you got Bijan Robinson that came in because of Monday night. He got 356 points, 22.3. So, and then I came in with a game plan at draft. I was trying to get Derrick Henry and Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor was the next one in line. And then we got Puka Nacua. I stayed away from him. I didn't think he was going to do as well as he did during draft day. What do you think about Puka Nacua? Did you think he was going to do what he did?
I kind of did, but not to that extent of like getting you almost 50 points a game. Like that was, and he did almost like 30 a couple of times. But yeah, man, I didn't think they're going to be able to do that, splitting the carries with Adams.
And then Jameer Gibbs, he's in the top running back. And then JSN and Drake May, Matthew Stafford, and Javon Achane was a top 10. So Javon Achane scared us when he had that injury in preseason injury. I stayed away from him too. But that didn't scare away a lot of people.
Yeah, I ended up getting Saquon. Saquon, ended up doing the trade beginning of the season. That was another guy I didn't think was going to hold up, but production didn't really go up either.
So out of the top 10, Who's the biggest surprise, and who's the biggest surprise out of that? It's basically you got two receivers. You got 1, 2, 3 quarterbacks and 5 running backs. I would say Matthew Stafford was one of the biggest surprise. JSN was another big surprise, and McCaffrey. Those 3 right there, I think, were my biggest surprise out of the top 10. So if you had one of these quarterbacks and one of these receivers and one of these running backs, you most likely did really well during the football season. So looking forward, who do you think is going to make the playoffs? And where are the buys?
Talking about right now?
Yeah. Who we got in the playoffs right now? Everything okay there? The alarms went off.
Oh, no. Sorry about that.
It's all right. So what we got in the playoffs right now on the AFC side, we got Denver, the number 1 seed. It could be New England, number 1 seed. You got Buffalo, number 7 seed. 6th seed is Los Angeles Rams. Houston is the 5th seed. 4th seed right now is Pittsburgh, but it could be Baltimore or Pittsburgh for the 4th seed. And then we got 3rd seed is Jacksonville Jaguars, and 2nd seed is New England Patriots, which could get the 1st seed. So the only 3 positions that could switch around is New England getting the 1st seed and Pittsburgh out of the playoffs and the Ravens in the playoffs. That's what we're looking at right now. So if we were
sounds about right.
So aren't
you got
all
Pittsburgh
the teams
playing Baltimore.
Is there any other team other than Baltimore and Pittsburgh that may not make the playoffs out of those 7 teams? Everybody else is a lock in the playoffs, right?
Are the Chargers a lock?
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. We got...
I'm hearing that the Falcons are still a lock.
No, the Falcons aren't. That's in the NFC, but we're just talking about the AFC right now.
Or was it the Panthers? No, the Panthers still got a chance because they're still fighting for the division.
Yeah. But on the AFC, we have New England, Buffalo are in. Pittsburgh or Baltimore. One of them is going to make it in. And then you got Jacksonville, Houston, and Denver, and LA Chargers. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and either Pittsburgh or Baltimore is going to be the last one in for the 4th seed. So that's what it looks like there. On the NFC side, you got Philadelphia's in, Chicago's in, Green Bay's in. It's either Carolina or Tampa Bay. Now that Atlanta won, they're eliminated, but Atlanta won. If they win next week and Carolina loses, and even if Tampa Bay wins against Carolina, if Atlanta wins, then Carolina gets a chance to get into the playoffs for the 4th seed. So that was the trick. Everybody thought the LA Rams were going to win last night, and Atlanta won. And it's a big time because all the teams would be 8 and 9. If they're all 8 and 9, the tiebreaker between the 3 teams would be Carolina. So if that happens, so there's a chance that even if Carolina Panthers lose, And Atlanta wins. I don't know who they're playing. Let's see. Atlanta is playing New Orleans. So there's a good chance that they can beat New Orleans. So in the playoffs, we would have we know that Denver and New England would have a bye. Denver or New England would have a bye. Now Seattle and the NFC would have a bye. But those are the three teams that's the only thing that would be difficult on doing the playoff draft is who would have the bye and how that would work. So if we were going to do a playoff draft, what do you think would be the draft would be like? We'd only draft from the other.
No, yeah, you definitely had to figure it out when the buys are set. That's for sure.
Right. So that's how it gets tricky too. So if it gets down to the second round, you would have to have.
No, yeah, you're pretty much. It's gonna be like me and Kat were doing this last week, or no, what was it, last month? Me and Kat were doing that. It's gonna be pretty much like elimination. That's it. Like if your player gets knocked out, they get knocked out. But if you end up winning, you just gotta go to the next round without a player. That's it.
Right. So we would be picking. We'd do 2 drafts then, or you would do one. No,
you would do you would do a regular. Yeah, you would do a regular draft, but you have to be aware that it's going to be elimination. You know what I mean? It's going to be like, how do you call that? Like what do they call that?
Yeah, like an elimination. Like yeah, I know what you're talking about. Where you
Cat knows the word. I keep forgetting. Suicide. Yeah, suicide pool. It's like a suicide pool. Yeah.
Okay. So if your players don't make it to the next round, then you're out of luck. And how many players would you draft then? It'd just be like the regular fantasy football?
Be regular, that's it. And if your guy gets eliminated, you're going to have at least 2 more backup positions.
Okay.
I mean, you would think you drafted, right?
Right. So we would have a total of 14 teams that we would draft from, right? And we would do it like the Monday after Sunday's game. Is there a next Monday? Is there a game or no? Just Sunday? Let me take a look.
I think it's when it starts. I think it's the Saturday start kicking in now. Yeah,
there is no Monday game. So January 5th, which is my anniversary, actually, with my wife, 18 years. January 5th would be the draft.
Oh, good for you guys. Congratulations.
Yeah. So I'm taking that day off. So we would have to set up something for January 5th. When does the wild card start? It starts Saturday, January 10th is when the wild card games start. So let's do some kind of a mock. What do you think? A mock draft with the playoff players.
Can you do you can do a simulator right now?
We can make one. we can go through the players on each team and who would you draft and who you wouldn't. You want to do that?
How much time we got?
Well, we got
another good in time.
Hey, are we allowed to have somebody else come on the panel?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cat, get up here real quick. Anybody, come up here, guys.
Let's do I'll list all the players that at this point are available, including Pittsburgh and the Ravens. So you would have to take a chance if you want one of those players, if they make it or not. I think this would be cool, a cool show here. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, if we had the website right now to do like a mock real quick.
I'm going to see if I can find one. I'll look it up real quick.
We don't have to follow it per se, but at least, follow the players that are involved. You know what I mean? Like for what right now that the data is kicking in with one game left in the regular season, it would pretty much do the playoff format.
Okay.
Cat in the Hat, welcome to the show.
What's up, everybody?
Yo.
Yep. You're not gonna see him,
What's
but you'll
up?
be able to hear him. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Who we
Cat in
got
the
on
Hat.
the show here today?
Talk to us, Cat. If you're going to do a mock, what would you start off in the first round with this playoff format? Like that, basically what we did.
Well, I mean, just like we talked
He's
about.
there. It shows that he's not muted, but I don't think I can hear him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear him.
Yeah. So, like, basically, when we did this last month, same concept, right? You need to figure out who your surefire teams that are going to the Super Bowl.
Anybody hear him? Because I'm getting dead silent.
Yeah, we can hear him. We can't. She can't hear you, but we can hear him.
Dean, can you hear him?
Can everybody else hear him? In the
I
chat?
cannot.
Yeah.
Dean,
What about
can
the
you
chat?
hear him?
You guys can't hear Cat?
Dean, can you hear him?
I don't think Dean can hear me. No.
Now I can hear you.
Oh, you got me now?
Yep.
Yeah,
now
I got you.
Welcome.
I got you.
Welcome.
Yeah, so, what's up, man? So we're thinking about doing this. I think it'd be a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with the Miss Phins fantasy football this season, and we gotta come up with some kind of format to extend it. Give us all a second chance. Even give Michelle a second chance. So
don't they have a option in ESPN app for playoff brackets for playoff fantasy?
This is why you're here. Do they?
I'm pretty sure they do. I mean, I haven't looked into it. Most of the time when I do playoffs, I do it through DraftKings, like we did the other day or last week or whatever.
Oh, so you did one last week?
It's the closest thing to a simulator.
It might have been a couple weeks before, but it wasn't too long ago. But yeah, we already put together a playoff lineup for the playoffs, and basically, like, the concept was, you go in, you pick the two teams you think are going to the Super Bowl, and you pick the best player. You start with picking the best players off of those two teams, because obviously, like Cap was saying, each week, like, if your team gets eliminated, well, those players are eliminated. Because the way it works in best ball is you just draft your lineup, and then the players that do the best get put into that spot. So you don't have to do like all the weekly headache management stuff.
Oh, okay. So you could be down to, in the Super Bowl, down to one player against 5 players.
It could happen that way, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what happens is if you have how many players should the minimum amount of players will you need for that?
What did they let us draft? I think it was like 13 players that we drafted, and we had 2 wide receivers, a tight end, a flex, a running back, a quarterback, and then I don't think we drafted. It was either no kicker or no defense.
4 playoff teams, right? We did. We narrowed it down to 4 teams.
We narrowed it down to 4 teams, and we chose out of those 4 teams.
But you could probably do 5.
You could. depending on how the draft goes. We were also in a very fast draft. We were in a 30-second draft, so there was like no
that
time.
thing went by quick, man. Yeah, bro. That thing was like lightning fast.
Lightning fast. But it was basically a 6-man league.
6-man league.
A 6-man league, yeah.
And you have 5 teams that you can choose from, correct?
Well, no, when we did it, we had every team to choose from because it was still regular season, so we were pretty much guessing. But I think we nailed it pretty well, to be honest. But right now, you already know what your playoff teams are, so you choose between those 14 teams, and then, in our opinion, it's best to choose 4 or 5 of those teams that you think are going to go the farthest and draft from those teams and leave everybody else out, even if it's a big name like Derrick Henry, or if you don't think the 49ers are going to get past wild card, you keep Christian McCaffrey off. You know what I mean? Things like that.
Right. But that's your choosing, but you still have an opportunity to choose from any of those 14 teams.
Yeah.
A player.
Correct.
Yeah. But that's up to you.
Yeah, because you still have bench spots, so it's like you do have a little bit of wiggle room.
Taking the gamble, remember,
if you know that Christian McCaffrey is going to have like this bomb wild card week, even though they may get bumped out, and he gets you 40 points, like, okay, you used him for that week, and now he gets on the bench, and you replace him with somebody who you drafted for later rounds. So, I mean, it's a strategy thing for sure.
It sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I like to get involved.
So I'm looking it up.
I'll have to do some research on that.
Well, Miss Phins, what do you got? What do you got?
I'm looking it up, and I'm trying to see. It looks like there might be to expand to a playoff fantasy league for ESPN Fantasy. So
yeah, I thought there was
tonight, and it looks like it would let me adjust the schedule settings. I can't hear
Miss Phins.
Can you hear me?
Keep going. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, Dean. You're gonna have to raise your volume or something, or your headset or something. But I feel like I'm pretty loud right now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So how many teams can be on it though?
It looks like it would be the same teams that were in our fantasy league. All it would be.
How many teams can be on what?
Different less rounds.
Customize your playoff rules.
All the players from all 14 teams. We should make it 16 teams because you got Baltimore and you got Tampa Bay.
For detailed guidance. Okay. So it looks like I'm going to have to look into this tonight.
So the 16 teams we should be able to choose from. And I think we should have the lineup that we normally have. Instead of 2 running backs, just 1 running back, though. 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 2 receivers, a flex, a tight end. And
no, I mean, if anything, you would want more running backs, though, because if they get eliminated, who are you going to have?
But, yeah, that's true.
I mean, that would, honestly, in my opinion, that would depend on how big of a league you're going.
We only have 12 people.
12 people, like I would probably stick that at 1.
Can we do 14?
Because if not, then you're gonna have a lot of upset people that are picking late in the first round because they're your options are limited.
It's got to be limited down to like maybe 8 players.
I don't even think that there is a draft involved in this.
Oh, is it just like you roll over what you already have drafted?
Yeah, I think it does. It looks like adjust the playoff rules, customize your playoff rules, schedule and team.
It would be a new draft, a playoff draft. And then, like you said,
Dean, can you hear me?
1 running back, 2 receivers.
I don't think
you got flex.
No, can you tell him?
And you got a flex.
So Miss Phins is saying that the ESPN app has an option for an extended playoff. And the way it would work is basically you wouldn't have to redraft. You're rolling over what you got and into the playoffs.
Yeah, I'd have to look into it in
detail.
Wonder how
that would work, though.
I mean, it's just like everything else. The first time you do something, it's kind of a learning curve. You figure it out as you go, you know. And then next year, you go into the year prepared for it. You know what I mean? You just draft a little bit better.
Right. So let's look at our rosters, Cap, and see if that would be a good thing. Let's look at everybody's roster and see if it would make sense. What do you think?
Go ahead.
All right. All right, let's go. Rosters.
Because you figure you're going to have at least 5 on your team at the minimum.
Okay, so on mine, I got Hertz is in. Gibbs is not. Jones
I can't believe Gibbs is not in, man.
Olave's not. Mayer's not. I got Henderson. The Browns aren't. I got Dicker, the kicker. Got Devontae Adams is in. Quentin Johnson. And the 49ers defense. That's all I have on my list. So
I need the Ravens to win this week in order for me to have somebody on there.
right. So I would go with, because a lot of people wouldn't have too many players in the playoff. That's the strange thing about this year.
I think, look, to be honest with you, I think I would be the only team that would have everybody in the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at Game Breakers. He just won the thing. He's got Brock Purdy, yeah. He's got JT not in it. Jonathan Taylor's not in it. Bucky Irving might not be in it. CeeDee Lamb's not going to be in it. Jameson Williams is not going to be in it. He's got A.J. Barner would be in it. Wan'Dale Robinson would not be in it. The Texans' defense would be in it, and his kicker would be in it. That's it.
What about the bench? Nothing on the bench?
He has Watson. That's it. And the tight end, San Francisco tight end.
See, if I swung in Dalton Schultz in my tight ends, if I put in Dalton Schultz over Fannin in my tight end, my whole roster would be in the playoffs right now.
Wow.
From the defense to the kicker.
Wow. And now let's look at Michelle's. She has Williams, the quarterback, Chicago, that's in. McCaffrey, May is in. Gainwell may be in. Nico Collins is in. Pickens is not. Strange is in. Higgins is not. And McManus is. She has Swift on her bench. She has Godwin, Bears defense. So she would have a pretty good team. Another person that would have a good team is baby back Gibbs. So, but that's it. I mean, maybe two, 3 people out of the 12 of us would have a chance to win. So I would go with starting out fresh, picking players from the playoff team and taking a risk with the Carolina, Tampa, and Pittsburgh and Ravens. Throw them in the mix.
Yo, I'm here.
Can you do a mock real quick on DraftKings?
I'm not at my computer. I'm like just getting back to the shop. But I was just about to say that if you could do a private room for one of those playoff drafts through the DraftKings app. And I haven't checked out ESPN enough. I'll do that later tonight and find out, and I'll message Cap through Discord and let him know. I'll do some exploring, but I do know for a fact you can do private rooms through the DraftKings app and do a playoff.
I got buddies of mine that do it. They have. I just don't know the format, or like if it's through, like you say, maybe it's different websites, but they do it. There's different websites that do it.
You can do that, but it's a lot of it that I know of is manual, like to where you guys would basically be filling in. You would be doing everything manually.
Be like a fishbowl, Scott Fishbowl.
Well, I can always document and keep track of the points and everything. We could do it that way, and on the show.
That's too extreme. There has to be somewhere that's going to do it. There has to be. Right. If anything, we could just piggyback off of like he says, like one of the websites that do it. You know what I mean? And we just then we'll do like
why don't we do this? How many players are we talking about? 8?
That's what I mean. Okay, first and foremost, is this a money league or not?
I would like to make it a money league.
I would like to make it a money league.
I would say, what, $25, $30?
50.
50, okay. $50, 8 players.
Yeah, because I think I don't know if we're gonna get 12 people to do it. So at least let's do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we got 2 right here. We need
got
6
3.
more players.
Cat wants to do it. He can do it.
Okay, that's 3. See if Big C will do it. Miss Phins, see if she'd be willing to do it. Yeah, we can do it. Let's do it.
Is there a first and second place, or is like everybody like?
Not with 8 players. Maybe second place, the championship.
They get their.
Yeah, whoever makes it gets their $50 back.
Yeah.
So it'll be $350 for the winner and $50 second place.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, depends on how many people.
Right. If it's 8 people, it's $400 in the pot. Actually, we make it $300 for the winner and $50 for second place and $50 to the show. It's Phins show.
Good idea.
Yeah, for everything that she does for us.
Hell yeah,
so that would be
I completely forgot, Miss Phins. We love you.
I do it for fun, guys.
Right, I know you do, but you deserve. A
little something don't hurt.
Yeah. So it's a contribute to our show too. So
I know JD got the buy-in money.
Yeah, he does. He can pay for all of us. I'm just kidding. So we could take the top 8 players in our league. Well, the top 7, because we have Cat, right?
No, you don't got to include me. You're good.
You don't want to get in this?
Not if you don't. No, I don't want to take. No, you're good.
Nobody's in yet, bro. Spot. You got to get in now. You just
said the top 8 players.
You have to get in now.
Yeah, if we don't
just
have
so you know, Cat, I'm literally last in my own league. First time ever, by the way. But yeah, I'm literally last. So I'm not even in this.
Hey, don't feel bad. This is my second year not making the championship.
Well, that's okay. Let's make it 8 players. It doesn't matter what the standings are during the season. We got 4 right here. Miss Phins, me, you, and Kat. So we need 4 more players. You got to let Miss Phins know. Miss Phins, if you want to make an announcement during your show in the morning, we need to know by Monday.
Yeah, I can do that.
And I'm actually looking at it. Looking at it right now on ESPN, it looks like you can make a group for it's called the Pigskin Challenge or something for the playoffs. Just keep looking through ESPN, Miss Phins, and I'm pretty sure
I saw
that
pigskin thingy up top. I just haven't had a chance to look into it, but I can check it out and see. Because that might be kind of like their version of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I think it is. because I'm reading the official rules and stuff now, and it says step 2, play with friends, creating.
Oh, I can't hear him anymore.
Yeah, me either. But if we the four of us can get together and come up with some kind of game plan for we can have the draft on Monday, January 5th, and get it all set up.
Yeah, getting it set up and stuff, I can do that. That's not even a big deal.
Okay.
And plus I got most of you guys' like emails. Yeah. So that'll be easy. It's just knowing who wants to do it, who wants to come on. How much did you say was the buy-in?
50.
And it's 8 teams?
8 teams. There's 4 spots left. The 4 of us got a spot.
Okay, 5. T. Okay. P. And this is gonna be like for the entire playoffs. Draft should be Monday, right?
Yeah. It says on the app it says January 5th. Yeah.
That would be the best because all the games end Sunday.
Yeah, so there's no more Monday night anymore.
Yeah.
I know that.
So that would give us the opportunity to draft from the playoff teams that are in the playoff.
That'd be interesting. I mean, I've never done it, but hey, like
it sounds
like Kat
fun.
said, it's you never know. First year's always gonna be a little tricky, but hey, you can definitely go ahead and figure this out. Oh, look at this, my bracket grew. Oh, okay, I see this.
The way the season's been, it'll probably be like a third string guy from the same team that you end up drafting late in the round. They'll get you in like good position.
Yeah, it looks like you can create a group here, so that would be like that. It would be creating a group for us to complete. Oh, this is awesome! I didn't even see this before. Thank you, Kat. This is great.
Yeah.
So there's something that we can do to expand it. Obviously, whoever wants to do it. I gotta shout out Mr. JD tomorrow, end the year off being our winner. My goodness, and I gotta see this weekend who ends up winning the Pick'ems challenge. That'll be fun. So we'll see. Gotta get all that information on here, but no, that's great. That's good to know. Thank you, fellas.
No problem. Okay, so now we're looking at these teams. Sorry, Miss Phins. What players are we looking at? Let's look at these teams that are in it and who would we pick? Let's give like a pre-mock draft. What do you think, Cap?
Sure.
All right. Let's see. Go back to who made the playoffs here.
I just shared my Discord in the chat for you guys too. If you guys haven't joined, you should. That way you can get a hold of me whenever you need to. And that's also how you. It's also how you get the opportunity to win our giveaways. You got to be plugged into the Discord.
All right, great. Everybody in the chat. Did you put it in the chat?
No, I put it in the
private chat because he can't put it in the the other one.
Okay. All right. All right. So let's take a look at who's in the playoffs and what teams would we. All right, Denver. Are we picking anybody from Denver? Bo Nix.
RJ Harvey. Would probably either Sutton. Harvey or Sutton, but those would probably be like rounds 3 and 4. Like they wouldn't be your first targets. I don't feel like.
And you think they're going to get the bye, or you think New England's going to get it?
I was wondering. I don't think New England can get the number 1 seed. They might be resting everybody this week against us to get their bye.
They can.
Let me explain it to you. It's if Broncos lose to the Chargers and Patriots beat the Dolphins, they can get a number 1 overall seed. But the Chargers have announced that they're sitting Herbert for this week 18. Week 18. matchup. So we'll see.
And what time is the Broncos Chargers game? Is it 1:00 game as
4:25?
well?
It's
Nope,
going to be
4:25 in the
4:25.
So
cost.
it's after us.
No. It's the same time as us.
No,
We're not
they're
at
gonna
1
put it
o'clock.
the
We're at
same
4:25.
Oh, okay.
They want the results to be the same.
They don't want
Yeah,
anybody
the
scoreboard.
NFL the NFL don't want Denver to win and then New England not
Just
even
not
have
play,
a shot. Yeah. So they want to make it very competitive, so they'll put them both at 4 p.m. So
All right. Well, I got Dolphins getting a win this week, anyways. So Broncos
Yeah,
get
so
number
do
one
I.
seed no matter what.
So do I. Quinn for the win. Let's go. But yeah, so this think that they're the number one seed. Would that be some of the players that you would pick because of the bye? Or you put them on the bench? Is that what you would do with players from Denver, knowing that they have a bye week right off the bat?
I mean, me personally, I probably wouldn't even draft anybody from Denver unless I was forced to.
Okay. Then we got the number 2 seed, which would be New England. We'll just go by what's going on right now as it sits. Let me go back here. All right. So then we have New England. Are we drafting anybody from New England? Drake, May, the running back Henderson, or Aronde? Anybody from New England for this fantasy playoff team?
Diggs might not play. They might put in Butte.
Yeah. Diggs
Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry is a good one. All right, so the 3rd seed, Jacksonville. Lawrence tearing it up, but they're probably going to be playing against Houston's defense. That's the other thing. We got Buffalo that could be 5th, 6th, or 7th seed. We're not sure. Miss Phins, could the Buffalo Bills, could they move up to the 5th seed? Does anybody know?
Yes, sorry. The 5th seed, right now with the standings as they are. Yes, they do have it. It would just take the Texans losing, Patriots, not Patriots losing, the Texans losing, and Chargers losing, and then they go up to the 5th seed.
Okay. So
because they
basically,
all are head to head. So if those two teams lose, then Buffalo obviously has to win, then yes, they will be the 5th seed.
See, that's the other thing. The matchups on who we're going to draft too. I guess it doesn't really matter because we didn't know who was going to play who throughout the season when we had our draft for the regular season. So, Jacksonville Jaguars. Anybody from there? Anybody would like Lawrence or Etienne or Brian Thomas Jr.? Anybody from Jacksonville?
I would be intrigued by ETN Jr., but that would also be dependent on who they're playing in the first round.
It looks like it is most likely going to be Houston. The divisional matchup. It's going to be in Jacksonville. That's a tough game. Yeah, and then New England's going to be playing Buffalo the way it sits. And then we got 4th seed. It's going to be Ravens or Pittsburgh. I hope it's the Ravens because then you got Derrick Henry that you can draft, Lamar Jackson.
I know because if Pittsburgh wins, you're going to have a whole team worth of nobody you want to draft, but a team that's going to make it all the way to the AFC Championship. Like how the heck, right?
Right. Yeah, you're not going to want Rodgers. You're not going to want.
Yeah, but you want their defense though.
Their defense, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but that'll get you
I
like
can
10
make an
points.
argument for Jalen Warren as well.
Yeah. But isn't DK Metcalf, isn't he suspended another game too?
Yeah, but that won't roll into the playoffs.
Okay. They did that 2-game suspension just before he could play in the playoffs. But
They did that. They did that to try and keep Rodgers out of the playoffs.
Heck yeah, they absolutely did that crap on purpose.
Trying to keep Rodgers
We got
out.
a winner in the building, guys. Congratulations.
All right, way to go, JD.
JD,
we're talking about playoffs. Playoffs, JD. You defend your title right away.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Let us know if you're interested in playoff fantasy football. If you are in the chat, please. There's 4 spots left on an 8-player fantasy football league, and we're only drafting from the playoff teams. We'll find out if Pittsburgh or the Ravens, Baltimore Ravens. I hope the Baltimore Ravens, for fantasy football wise, that they make it. But I know Miss Phins, your brother is a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan. So, what do you feel on this, Miss Phins?
Yeah, he's gonna want to draft his quarterback. He'll probably end up liking his defense for sure. As far as wide receivers, we'll see. But if he gotta go, he's definitely doing Pat Fryermuth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think Darnell Washington is a safer play.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
That man should be a lineman. He should be an O lineman, man.
It should be illegal to be as big as he is and be a tight end.
Listen, I saw him in person. That man is massive. I was like, how are you a tight end?
You seen how it took literally our whole team to tackle him, right?
Literally. It's like 4 people. He still
I counted more than that.
That's the tight end we were eyeballing 2 seasons ago in the draft.
Yeah, so what about Pitts? Wow,
I don't think Atlanta's going to make it.
No, they're not going to make it. They're eliminated already. But I'm just saying about the tight ends of fantasy football. For 2 years, I picked up Pitts thinking he was going to do something. Then he shows up like the last 3 weeks of fantasy football. It's crazy. I know he's on my radar for next year. Then we got the LA Chargers. Of course, got the quarterback, Herbert. And then we got a few receivers there. The running back, Williams. Anybody else from Los Angeles that you guys can think of?
Who's that?
Los Angeles Chargers.
I think either Keenan Allen or Aronde Gadsden would probably be my go-to. Maybe even Omarion Hampton.
What do you think about Justin Herbert?
I mean,
he's fully loaded.
I mean, he's not a bad take for if that's the quarterback staring you in the face, and it's that time. I wouldn't take him first, second round.
And Justin Herbert?
Yeah, he would probably be my personal 4th option out of quarterbacks that are going to be in the playoffs.
Okay. Then we got Houston Texans, C.J. Stroud, which Cap, man, missed out. Did you take a C.J. Stroud over Matthew Stafford? That's a quarterback I would want. Matthew Stafford, I think. What do you think about him in the playoffs? But we'll get to the NFC after this.
Too soon, bro.
All right, Nico for the Houston Texans. What do you guys think about Nico? Any running backs for Houston? Chubb?
Yeah, because Woody's all banged up, man. I mean, I wouldn't even go as far as Jaden Higgins.
All right. And then Buffalo Bills. How do you think they're going to do in the playoffs? Josh Allen. You think Josh Allen would be the number one pick for the playoffs as a fantasy quarterback?
I mean, they only got 3 safe players on the team, right? Josh Allen, Cook, and Kincaid.
Yeah, Cook is the other one, and Kincaid. Correct. So I would say like 3 players from each team. So you got a pool of 21 players on the AFC and probably 42 players total that would be worthy of being picked. I would say that's a round number. Then we got the NFC. You got Seattle, which has a load of players for fantasy. JSN. Got Sam Darnold. Anybody else? What about Walker?
Barner's an option. They've been liking to
The
use
kicker.
him. They've been using him in goal line situations for the tush push.
And the other running back. What's the other running back?
Charbonnet.
The kicker.
Charbonnet.
The kicker, yeah.
The kicker. Yeah, the number 1 kicker, Myers. That's how Cap beat me first round.
And their
24.
defense.
And their defense, correct. Top notch on both of those. Then we got Chicago Bears.
And honestly, too, Raheed Shaheed is a sneaky one because he returns kicks for them, and he's already returned 2 punts for touchdowns since he's joined the the Seahawks.
But
and he's a receiver.
Doesn't that count for the defense?
But it also counts for the player.
It does?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I kept such a strong eye on Travis Hunter this year, because of how the Jacksonville was going to use him. Because if he's listed as a wide receiver, but he's playing defense and gets a defensive touchdown, he gets the points.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Wow.
Yep.
Wow. That's good to know. Thank you. Like we always say here, me and Cap for life, you're going to learn a lot when you watch a Fantasy Moneyball show. And every week we're going to bring it to you. So let's do Chicago Bears. We got Swift, Caleb Williams, DJ Moore. What do you think?
Who's Chicago playing in week 1? Or in the first round? Do you know?
It looks like Green Bay. That
Green
looks
Bay?
like a solid.
Oh, they should be able. They should be able to handle that, no problem. Okay, so you're looking at pretty much almost anybody from Chicago Bears right now. Their defense, their wide receivers, you can literally pick any of them, I feel like.
So the wide receivers would be DJ Moore and Rome Odunze. Would that be correct?
And Luther Burden.
Luther Burden. Okay. So he's pretty much took. I know Rome Odunze was doing really good start, but I guess Luther's been taking his spot on the tail end. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, but that's actually been happening all season. It's just got increased because of Rome Odunze being out.
Yeah, Loveland too, the tight end, the rookie tight end, is starting to show up. So then we got Philadelphia Eagles. We got Hurts. You got Barkley. You got A.J. Brown. Anybody there? Those 3 right there. That's 3 good. Anybody else you think?
Goddard is their surefire target in the Super Bowl or in the playoffs.
Okay.
Him and Saquon Barkley.
Right.
Gold.
So last year it was Saquon and Goddard that pushed them towards the Super Bowl last year. Then we got either Carolina or Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Most likely, it's going to be Carolina Panthers. They have a better chance of making it. So you got Rico. You got Bryce Young and Tet, the rookie receiver. Anybody else on that team?
If you want my honest opinion, Dean, Dean, if you want my honest opinion, I would stay away from both Carolina and Tampa Bay.
All right. So there you go. You got
But
to stay away from.
if you're asking me as far as like a sleeper, I like Coker.
Coker, that tight end for Carolina.
The receiver, Jaden.
Receiver, yeah.
Oh, he's a receiver? Okay. What about if Tampa Bay makes it in? No Baker? No Otten?
I mean, no, definitely not Otten. He
Mike
hasn't gotten
Evans?
enough usage. Mike Evans and Ibuka would definitely be intriguing. I personally don't feel like either of those teams are going to make it past the first round the way that they've been playing.
Especially they're playing San Francisco, most likely.
Yeah.
So that's the next team is San Francisco 49ers. You got Brock Purdy is doing amazing. And you got Christian McCaffrey. And what about the receiver? What about Kittle? Isn't Kittle being replaced by the Tongues, or is that his name?
Tonges?
Tonges?
No, I don't think so. Kittle's still getting his usage. It's just Kittle was injured for a little while this year, so.
So you think in the playoffs it'll be Kittle?
Oh yeah, I mean, for sure.
All right. Anybody else?
It's win or go home. So like, if you had to choose between a veteran and a rookie to throw to,
right, you got Kittle. Maybe they're playing more of the younger tight end for regular season, and they're getting Kittle prepared for postseason. So that makes sense. What about Jennings, the receiver for San Francisco?
I would honestly pick anybody that was available from San Francisco. Yeah,
including their defense.
I don't know about the defense. But like as far as like pass catchers go, George Kittle, Juwan Jennings, even their tight end. Oh no, that's in New Orleans, Juwan Johnson. But McCaffrey and Purdy they're all locks, man.
What's up, Hookup Joe? How you doing, man? We're talking playoffs here. Talking fantasy football playoffs. If anybody's interested, please let Miss Phins know. We can get you on the team and get you started. We're going over the playoff teams right now, what players you might want to draft during this playoff football season. And we got Los Angeles Rams. 2 more teams to go over. So Los Angeles Rams, Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, Williams. Anybody else?
Parkinson, Ferguson, Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams, is he still hurt, or you think they're going to bring him back?
Could have played this. He could
have played. All right. And then the Green Bay Packers would be the last team that would be in the playoffs. They're playing Chicago, in Chicago. You got Love as quarterback. You got 15 different receivers. Just kidding. And Josh Jacobs. What a disappointment the last few games. He's the one that pretty much lost my championship hopes. Josh Jacobs. What are we looking at Green Bay? Can we pick 3 players from that?
I think Christian Watson is a safe play.
Okay.
I think Jordan Love is a safe play. And you could possibly even throw in Romeo Dobbs or Josh Jacobs. But again, I'm expecting them. I would expect them to lose to Chicago in round 1. So
Yeah.
take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah. So the teams I'm really looking at to get players from is Chicago, Eagles, San Francisco, the Rams, and then on the AFC side would be Buffalo, New England, and the other teams that look players look really good on the AFC side. Buffalo, New England, they're gonna probably.
If y'all want my advice for those of y'all out there that do plan on doing a playoff draft, if y'all want my advice, I would say pick 5 teams that you think are going the farthest. And then go through. So you need a quarterback, you need a running back, you need 2 wide receivers, a tight end, a flex, and the defense. I don't think kickers are included in playoffs. From those 5 teams, you would start going through those teams and filling out your roster. 1, 2, 3. 1 position from each team. You go through until you fill out your roster and build the team you want. And then you go through those. You'll already have your list written down. Okay, maybe your 3rd option got taken when it came to you, so now you move to option 4. So basically go through, pick your 5, or if you want to go 6 teams, go 6 teams. But I would try and stick to 5 teams. Pick the best player that you want from each of those teams for each position starting, and then go through to fill your roster and roll on from there. And that would be my advice for building your playoff fantasy roster.
Excellent. Thank you very much for coming on the show today.
Hey, no problem.
Appreciate it, and we're looking forward to having fun, exciting time this fantasy playoff season. Miss Phins, is Cap for Life still around here?
I mean, it looks like he dropped off. So
okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but sometimes it does happen. It is what it is.
Okay.
I want to do this real quick before I let you guys go.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you can do me a favor, go check out the AFC Eastie Boys. Check out their channel. They're very close to getting to 500 subscribers, and it looks like they're gonna do a neat little giveaway. So please go ahead and check them out.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I think right now they got like 400 and something. You guys are very close, actually.
Yeah, we are. I actually have an extra incentive going on. I've had this going. If we could hit 500 before the end of the year, I added a $50 gift card onto the giveaway for Charlie's Choice Collectibles. So, I mean, that technically is still going on. So if we can hit 500 by midnight tomorrow, I will add a $50 gift card on with that signed Mike Gesicki 9x16 photo that we're giving out to one lucky winner that shows this channel the most love. And I appreciate you, Miss Phins, for giving that shout out. I got you locked down.
Of course. They got 345. Now they got 346 subscribers. I thought I was already subscribed, but it looks like I wasn't. Or maybe, let me tell you something. YouTube will unsubscribe people. So I'm pretty sure I was subscribed, but whatever. I just redid it. So now you got one extra subscriber. I thought you said the end of the season was like the Super Bowl. Usually that's how I do my end of the season stuff, but I get it. It's your giveaway. They got 346 subscribers. That means you need 154.
Oh, the photos the photos a lot. The giveaway that happens no matter what. As soon as we hit 500, that's going out to somebody. I was just adding a little incentive to try and push the numbers up quicker.
Let me see.
Yeah, we got you. We got you. We'll get you there.
Here it is. I just dropped it on there for you guys. Go ahead and click it. Click that link. The YouTube /AFC Eastie Boys. Like the
Nice.
Beastie Boy. I know what you did there. Nothing.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
actually, I'm working on an intro video right now. I'm in the process of rewriting a Beastie Boys song and making a music video for our intro video. So yeah, we have lots of things on the horizon for our channel. Definitely don't want to miss out.
Yes,
Come
definitely.
check them out,
Everybody.
guys. Look at that. You got an extra one. Boom. We just got
Bam.
2 more. Let's go.
Let's
And
go. Let's
I'm
go.
friendly too. I try not to conflict with any of the other content creators out there. I'm respectful. I try and make sure that when I go live, like others aren't live, so there's no conflict. Because we're all a football fan, man. We got to work
That's
together.
right.
Exactly. You got 3 brand new subscribers. So
Yeah,
look at
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Now you're at
There we go.
3.8. Let's go. Guys,
Let's
please go ahead and
go.
subscribe to the Eastie Boys. When do you do your shows? Tell everybody.
Typically, we do end zone to end zone on Monday nights, usually around 5 p.m., 5 or 6 p.m. Every once in a while, I'll do my fantasy football shows Tuesday nights after these guys get off. And then sometimes on the weekends, I may go live and talk and prep you guys for the Sunday for the Dolphins game. And then I
All right.
constantly put out content. Like I have jokes of the day. I have fun with it. We do skits, like put out our weekly predictions, all kinds of stuff.
Nice.
That's
Yeah, I'm
awesome.
gonna go
Glad to hear it.
subscribe right after this show is over.
Look at that.
Nice.
So 4
Another
total
one.
subscribers. Look at that. 4.
Look at that, just like that.
Just like that. You got 4 brand new subscribers, guys. Let's go ahead and help out the AFC Eastie Boys. Because Miss Phins wants her good sexy autograph,
Yes,
photo.
yes,
So come help us out over here.
yes.
Definitely we gotta do a collab, obviously. But I go very early in the day, so we gotta
Well, we
check it
can
out.
do a collab with Fantasy Moneyball with him.
There you go. Could do that too. So, but ladies and gentlemen, give me your final thought. Are we closing it out, Dean?
Yeah. That's it for tonight.
Give me your final thought, Eastie
Congratulations
Boys.
again, and thank you, AFC Eastie Boys, for joining us tonight and giving us some tips on what to do for this fantasy playoffs football coming up right around the corner. Monday night, we're going to work out a time. We have 4 slots that are still available. Please let Miss Vince know by Sunday night if you're willing to join, and I'm pretty sure they're going to go quick. So please get in touch with Miss Phins in the morning and let her know, and then we'll set up a time and we'll let everybody know about fantasy football starting playoffs. Fantasy football starting Monday evening. All right, everybody have a good night. Thank you for an awesome season. Thank you for stay tuned with me and Cap for life. And we hope that you enjoyed the show. Have a good evening.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for coming through. And JD the Great, congrats on being this year's 2025 Miss Phins Fantasy Football winner. Let's go. Yeah, absolutely, man. I don't know how you came out of nowhere, Mr. 7-7, and beat out our number 1 player.
Yes.
I don't know how he did it.
It's like this football season. That's the way it's been.
Exactly. Well, thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Eastie Boys. Shout out to everybody.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate the shout out, Miss Phins. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
Thank you so much.
All right. Good night.
Good night.